Hey guys, Dusty here. Today I'm going to be reviewing my latest addition to my pain cave and my new favorite training tool, the Cycleops Hammer Smart Trainer. Okay, so here it is. This is the Cycleops Hammer. I've been riding it for just over a week now, and it's been a lot of fun. And I'll show you everything that came with it. So this is the main unit itself, of course. It also comes with this thin little wheel tray if you don't already have a block or you don't want your front wheel resting on carpet or whatever. Comes with a few accessories just so you're able to mount whatever bike you want onto the trainer. Those accessories will just help mount your bike if it has a different sized axle. And of course, you can't forget the power cord. So because this is a direct drive trainer, that means it eliminates the use of your rear wheel and you actually mount your bike directly onto the trainer. So you'll need to put a cassette onto the trainer and you'll need a chain whip for this. You'll need a chain whip to both take it on and off. And if you don't have a chain whip at home, your bike shop will be able to put one on in just a few seconds. And it does have this nice handy handle as well, which makes it a lot easier to carry it around with. The hammer weighs just about 50 pounds, and that's right on par with a lot of the other smart trainers. They're all going to be heavy just because of the technology that's inside of them. So I'll show you how to set it up. So it's pretty simple. It just has two legs that fold out from the inside. Once you have the two legs locked into place, this thing is super sturdy and it's not going anywhere. If you do have an uneven floor, at the end of each leg is an adjustable knob so you can move it up or down to match your uneven surface. Now my bike's ready to be mounted. Now that my bike's on the trainer, just plug in the power. You'll know it's turned on when the green light starts blinking. So as you can see, it doesn't take very long at all to get your bike set up on the trainer. It's pretty much ready to go from in box. So now that my bike's on the trainer, it's time to get changed and show you what the trainer can really do. Okay, before I ride, let's go over some things about smart trainers and the hammer in particular. So the hammer being a smart trainer, this is going to tell you things like your power or your watts while you're riding. So you don't have to have a power meter. If you have the trainer, it acts as a power meter for you. It's also going to allow you to ride on programs such as Zwift or Trainer Road. For myself, I use Zwift, and that's what I'll be showing today in the video. And I'm sure most of you know what Zwift is, but essentially it's a virtual world where you can ride with hundreds or thousands of other people over different courses, different elevations. And if you have a smart trainer and you're going up a hill in Zwift, it will replicate that on your trainer. It'll crank up the resistance to match a 3% grade, a 10% grade, and so on. Likewise, if you're also going down a hill, it's going to make it easier as well. And then you also get a little something with smart trainers called erg mode, which is my favorite, and I think so many athletes can get a big benefit out of training in erg mode. So let's take Zwift for example. You can ride in free mode and go up a hill and it'll make it harder on the trainer, or you can go in what's called workout mode. And let's just say your workout was, just to make it simple, a 10-minute warm-up followed by 30 minutes at 200 watts and then a 10-minute cool down. Well, when you get into your main set of 200 watts, no matter what cadence you're pedaling at, the trainer will kick in so that the resistance equals 200 watts. So you might be pedaling at 50 RPM. It's going to crank up the resistance so that that feels like 200 watts. And likewise, if you're spinning really fast at, say, 100 RPM, the trainer's going to crank up the resistance so that that feels like 200 watts. So this is a great thing for triathletes. I think it kind of forces you into fitness because no matter what, no matter how slow you're pedaling or how fast you're pedaling, it makes you hold that power. And this is a fantastic way to really increase your fitness. And I'd say this is what I use probably about 95% of the time. I'm in workout or erg mode, and then maybe once in a blue moon I'll go on Zwift and I'll just do free ride. A few more things. The Hammer Cyclops transmits via ANT Plus or Bluetooth. So depending on your graphics card, you can run it on your desktop, you can run it on your laptop, and you can even run it on an Apple TV. And sources online will tell you that the Hammer is within 3% accurate of calibrated power meters, so very, very close in power. But the few rides that I've done over the last week, it's been bang on. So my power meter on my bike, which I use the Garmin Vector PowerMet pedals, has matched up with the Hammer Cyclops 100% in 3 rides so far. So the Hammer does make your ride feel just like you're riding outside. When you're going up a hill and the resistance kicks in on the trainer, it's just like if you're riding outside, and it's just a very smooth ride on the Hammer as well. So that's it. That's a very basic overview of the Cyclops Hammer Smart Trainer. Smart trainers have really come a long way in the last 10 years from the back in the days of the old CompuTrainer, and I'm super happy to have my Hammer. And if you're looking to really up your cycling game and live somewhere where maybe you can't ride outside that often, then getting a smart trainer, if you have the budget set aside for such a big purchase, then it's a great investment. Right now on Amazon, I believe the Hammer's going for just over $1,000 US. So certainly a lot more than some of the other trainers out there on the market, but it's giving you certainly a lot more than those trainers as well. I'm really excited to see how pairing the Hammer along with Zwift is really going to up my cycling game in the next month and a half before tri-season starts. And if you had any questions about the Hammer Cyclops trainer, or just a question in general about smart trainers, leave your comment down below and I'll get back to you. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe for more everything running, triathlon, and nutrition related.